All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Addams family. I'm Kevin with Buffalo Pinball. We're a collective of streamers, but I'm representing the team tonight. Actually, Tuna and Skip Natty both stream on our channel as well. So I'm going to get into Addams. This is a classic game from 1992, and our objective tonight is to tour the mansion. So this is one of the first games that had mode-based play, and mute myself over there so I don't hear myself. So the ultimate goal is to get to the attic, and that's called touring the mansion. You get 15 million points, and there's a special mode you get to play when you get there. So the strategy to get there is, people call it bear chair or ramp chair. Ideally, you want to have, when I first plunge the ball, you'll see the yellow light on the chair is going to be lit for indicating that I can start a mode. If I hit the chair, or actually you can shoot the swamp too, that'll start your mode. Then all I want to do next is shoot a ramp and then put it back in the chair. I'm not going to focus on actually playing through any of the modes. I'm not going to play multi-ball. You'll see me draining multi-ball intentionally because I can't make any progress towards touring the mansion when I'm in multi-ball. So I think my alerts should be off for Buffalo. Are they going off? I thought I cleared them all out. All right.
Welcome,
Thank you guys for the follows. All right. So I'm not going to go for the skill shot because that's going to put the ball in a place where it can get out of control. I'm going to short plunge. It's going to go into the swamp, and you'll see me employing a number of flipper techniques there. That was a bounce pass. This game is pretty reliable when it comes to setting the ball up and trapping up, bouncing between the flippers and drop catching, which I'll demonstrate here in a minute. So you'll see when it comes out of this chair, I'm going to try to drop catch the ball and then pop it right up the middle ramp. That lights my chair again. So I can ideally try to grab it here and pop it back into the chair. Oh, and there he goes. Say no to drugs, everybody. All right, so well, that's one mode. When I start my next ball, the chair's lit again. So again, I'm gonna let this bounce pass out of here, trap up, and plug it into the chair.
Quick, MultiBall!
All right, so now I have time.
To the ball!
All right, I did it. I told myself, don't forget the timer. And then I forgot the timer, so there we go. Whoa, that was an interesting little deal I did there. Yep, Color DMD. That's a modern upgrade you can do to classic tables. All right, so I hit the center ramp, which unfortunately puts me into multi-ball, but this is an easy one to get out of and get back to touring the mansion. So, all right, so I'm going to short plunge. Both of these balls are going to feed out of the swamp on the right. I'm going to let the first one bounce over to the left. The second one, I'm just going to let go bye-bye. Because, again, I can't do anything towards touring the mansion during multi-ball. So that relights our modes.
Careful.
Saved it on the outlane there. Bricking my shot. You get 2 tilt warnings per ball, so use them to your advantage.
Stay on. Knock 3 times.
Oh! And now you're seeing one of the features of this game, which is the power. It's there are 3 magnets under the playfield, and during certain modes, they come on, and you'll see the lightning bolts flashing and the power light flashing. That indicates that the magnets are active. It kicked out of this chair, went straight down the middle. There's nothing I can do about that. So, all right. Yeah, I'm having a little internet issue, but it seems to be pretty good. Hopefully we can play through it here. All right. My internet is kind of notoriously iffy.
Come on.
Alright, so that was our first attempt. We did pretty good. Got a number of mansion rooms out of the way. Oh, let me trap this up and I'll also restart the timer. There, I did it. Yeah, the multi-ball start on this game is one of the loudest and most hype. That was my warm-up, that's right. And the ball one was also my warm-up. So I chose this game for a couple reasons. One, it's a game a lot of folks remember from their arcade days. Of modern pinball machines, this is the most produced. They made about 20,000 of these. So if you were in an arcade in the 90s, chances are you saw one of these. Second off, is it's a relatively simple wizard mode to achieve. Compare it to a game like Wizard of Oz that Mixer Tuna was playing. He was just trying to get one of the objectives to get to the wizard mode on Wizard of Oz. On this, that's really all there is to it. And I guess another reason why I like to demonstrate this game particularly is because it allows me to show off some pretty basic flipper skills that I'm able to do pretty consistently.
Come on, everybody.
I'm also not normally playing this at almost 3 a.m. So, all right, extra ball's lit. So, let me just focus up here. I need to shoot it straight up the middle where that orange arrow is for the extra ball. There we go. A billion on Addams is you're having a lights out kind of game. So I have the opportunity to earn two multi-balls, or two extra balls on my way to touring the mansion. One is a mansion room, which I collected already. The second I will get from bear kicks, which I get from hitting the center ramp. So you see extra ball at 7. 2 more center ramps will light my next extra ball. Unless I roll over the in lane on the left, the white one, that lights it for 2 bear kicks, and if I hit the center ramp after rolling over that lane, it'll give me 2 for 1 center ramp shot.
Look, darling, just what we've been searching for.
Alright, so now my second extra ball is lit. If you see me tapping the flipper like that, that's if I have a ball rolling up my flipper on the left. Tapping the other flipper will slow it down a little bit. It's gonna apply some force to the flipper on the other side to kind of slow it down. So if you see players doing that, that's why. Yeah, so I've seen some talk about the scoring differentials between games. It's definitely a real thing.
Take it with you.
In the
ball. I have a whole bucket full.
So I'm going to actually go for the skill shot here. Oh, I missed it. It was a little short. In the 90s, the scoring got a little out of control. If you look at a game like Attack from Mars or
To the vault.
and the like, you know, you get like
Old man.
tens of millions just for plunging the ball. So it's like people like seeing high scores, so they just started throwing higher scores at you, even though in reality you're really just kind of doing the same things, right?
Why, thank you, Bing.
Yeah, this is my game room. So this is going to, again, we're going to try to get out of this multi-ball as fast as we can. So out it goes. I turned all the games on because it's the Coin-Op Classic, and you guys want to see the... Oh boy, here we go, Sam. So the magnets are on. Let's see if we can survive it this time. Yep, see it? Look at that! Oh, that's the worst.
Good show, old man. Shoot again.
All right, so I have 2 rooms to go. This is ball 2. I think I have 1 more extra ball in the hopper. So we're in pretty good shape here if I can not biff this.
Go, man.
Shooting the chair from the right-hand side is generally not a good idea. So what I should be doing is trying to get this to the left and backhanding it, because the angles off of the rejects are much safer.
9 million.
Oh. Yeah.
It's old man.
I do. I have a son. He does enjoy coming into the game room. Not as much as you or I might enjoy it, but he does come out here and have a good time. He's more of a modern gamer. All right, so this is gonna light our mansion.
Come on, everybody.
So Tour of the Mansion is ready. Wow, the slap save into Tour of the Mansion. There we go. We did it. About 6.5 minutes. We got there. I did not know that you could actually start Tour of the Mansion from that scoop because I never shoot it. So, mission accomplished. All right, so now my goal will be to I'm gonna try to play this out as long as I can. So I have another extra ball lit, so I will try to pick that up along the way. So what's happening now is the game's kind of playing through the different rooms of the mansion as I go here. So we'll do a post pass. That's one I haven't really shown off much. If you have the ball trapped and you do a quick tap, it'll kind of pop it over to the other side so you can take the shot that you want. And then there we go, there I go. I can collect my extra ball. We're doing the Momoshka, everybody.
It's not plugged in yet. Let's go.
So this thing flips. My hands are off the flipper, and it flips by itself, which is pretty cool. So when you roll over that left in lane, when it's lit, and then shoot the ramp, thing will flip it for you, which is kind of a cool feature of this game. So my... This is a hit cousin hit mode. What it wants me to do here is it wants me to shoot see the flashy white target there. It wants me to shoot that from the upper flipper. Very dangerous shot to take. So typically not something I do. But what I'm going to do here is I have some of my thing letters lit for, you can't see it because I have so much light blasting on the table right now. So, but I'm going to shoot it up there. That'll collect my thing letters. You'll see the thing pop out in the back there.
No, no, no!
And because he wasn't lit, he puts it back. One thing you'll see on this game is rather than kind of taking a pot shot with that flipper on the left, the little thing flipper, you can use it if you just hold it out when the ball's being fed out. A lot of times it's going to feed it here to your left flipper so you can take a more controlled shot. So what do we got going here? This is Cousin It still. So the timers stop on these, so it's at 5 now. So I'll take another shot so it can... so that'll count down the rest of the way, and we can move on to our next mode of the mansion. Nope, out it goes. But we picked up a special on the way out. And we're not done because we have another ball in hand. That's weird. It started sounds after I drained. Yeah, I'll try to go for a multi-ball now. What time do I gotta get out of here for skip?
Keep the ball!
3:13. So we got 10, 12 more minutes. All right. So I actually do have multi-ball lit, so let's try to go for a skill shot. Nope, just missed it there. It's got to just fall off the edge of that ramp when you take it out there. So let's get control of this ball. If we can plug it in back there, that's one way to start it. The other way is up the center ramp. There we go.
Go, man.
So that's gonna lock ball one. The first time around to multi-ball, there's a little trick you can do if you're playing this in the arcade. Lock ball one, ball two, this is only for the first time you do multi-ball. If you get it to the second time during a game, you can't do it. Do a short plunge, drop it in the swamp there. Ball two is gonna be locked. For ball three, you wanna shoot it into either the chair or the bookcase in the back. The chair is a much easier shot, so I'm gonna go for that. Another trick you can do is once I'm trapped up and the power is on, see that those are the magnets that have been not so nice to me twice tonight. I'm just gonna let that die. So if you wait like 10 seconds, they're gonna shut off because the game doesn't want them to overheat and cause problems. So a tournament player, Chris Stevens, was the one who discovered this. So in tournaments, you'll see they disable the magnets a lot because they don't want players sitting here trapping the ball for 10 seconds between every shot. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get one shot. If I hit any switch on the playfield, it's going to relight those magnets. But this gives me the ability to take a shot without the magnets interfering with them. So there we go. Nice clean shot to the chair. And we're into multi-ball. One go. That was an interesting interesting jackpot shot. So before I got a chance to explain what the jackpots were, I actually collected one. So you got two shots at a jackpot from the upper flipper generally. The one that I hit was the train, which is a single jackpot. If you're able to hit it up the side ramp, that gives you a double jackpot. So now that I've collected one, I not only get this sweet music, I also get the chance to relight my jackpots by shooting the bookcase, which is right there. I want to post past this, trap this up out of here. Nope, and the magnets are going to be not nice to me. And then hopefully I'll get a chance to show you how to set up the jackpot shot. Nope. So let's see if we can get a last minute second shot here. So up the center, to the side, and we couldn't pull it out there.
Go, man.
But now you can see I've toured the mansion. We're kind of back in regular play, and I can just go for it again. There's two bear cakes, so I'll take a shot at the ramp. If you get to 15 bear kicks, that spots you one of the mansion rooms, so also not a bad thing to go for. You're going to kind of naturally hit the bear ramp along the way. Yeah, the multi-ball start in this game is one of the most hype things. If you're at an arcade and you know, and you start that, everybody knows. Everybody knows you're doing something good. All right, so we need to relight the chair, so that means ramp. When you play Addams Family, just think bear chair. Bear. And come on, chair. Sure.
Quick, multi-ball.
All right, I'll show the quick multi-ball now. We won't just drain out of it. So this is you get quick multi-ball as one of your
Why, thank you, Bing.
as the see the green mansion room, the second from the top here, second from the left. During achieving that mansion room lights your quick multi-ball. So what you want to do here is short plunge. Let this bounce over. Again, we want to trap this one over here. And then for this multi-ball, jackpots are the bookcase. So I want to kind of plug it in back there. No. You want to shoot it into the open shot there. We have tunnel hunt going here.
Perhaps it's in here.
Oh, okay. Here's Seance. I'll actually try to play this time because this is probably my favorite mode to actually play in the game. Let me play it. Seance. So every time you hit the center ramp, it's gonna fire off the knocker in the game and give you some points. So it's just 3 center ramp shots, but it gives you such cool feedback that it makes it extra fun to play. All the while, the magnets are going out trying to mess with you. There's 2. Oh, and there we go. All right, so with that, I'm going to, if Skepnatty is ready, I would like to give him some extra time on Total Nuclear Annihilation because that's an amazing game, and his goal is a bigger hill to climb than I was looking to do here. So we pulled it off. We toured the mansion. If you guys are ready, we will send it over to Skepnatty to show you what's up on a more modern game, which is Total Nuclear Annihilation, a game that came out just last year from a company called Spooky Pinball. So I'm glad we're able to show off a kind of a range of pinball. And yeah, so thank you to Retro Gaming Live for having us do a pinball block. It's amazing to be able to kind of integrate this with some of the classic arcade stuff. I'm an arcade gamer too. I've got a Neo Geo back there and some video games too. Good luck to all the rest of the runners. Stick around for Skepnatty. This game is amazing. He is an amazing player, and you're going to have a good time and learn a lot from him. So thank you, everybody. And there you go. Off to Skepnatty. Bye, guys.